Nigga would tell the doctor that. Cause this nigga practicing. And then gonna tell me he need to be done. He need to put on this amount of weight. You feel me? Excuse me, ma'am. What is this weight based on? What is this weight based on? Some waterhead white kid? Cause you know their heads be bigger than ours when they come out. Like that's not even play no game. This ain't no shot. This serious. Let me give you some water. He don't like that shit. Somebody was telling me cats ain't supposed to have milk like that. Yeah, kidding. Let me get you some. He probably want that salmon today. I gotta go to the store. But yeah, they gonna tell me this shit serious, but all the while the doctor practicing. Man, come on, cuz. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. And then gonna tell me he supposed to be at this weight. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm in here, family. Let's get to it. The little cat done popped up on me. But man, it's trying to get busy, you feel me? It's all good, loved ones. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Let's get this day going. I'm grateful. You chilling, huh? Come on, let's get some water. He was about to move. He was on the move, huh? Well, she was talking about, come on, man. She was talking about getting Junie this morning. Um, she killed me because she trying to be difficult. And I know what it is. She thinking about that, remember we just signed them papers. That's what the fuck she was trying to say. Like I told you, that's dead. I'm like, what's dead? So she must have changed up the time on the papers. Cause okay, so let's look at the situation with me and Alicia. If I was to actually hold that shit against her, how she be treating me and shit, to the point every time when my kids say something, you feel me? And I'm like, yeah, she ain't, you know what I'm saying? But you hear what I say. Your mama going through a lot, you know what I'm saying? Y'all some good kids, but y'all gotta learn to pay attention when mommy having a bad day or a good day. So I'm trying to teach them about emotional intelligence. But at the same time, I'm not pointing at her. I'm automatically teaching them to pay attention to themselves and what they can do to avoid certain situations that they ain't comfortable with. Because I could easily say, man, shoot, she tripping, she better keep her head, you know what I'm saying? And then now they going home trying to talk crazy, you know what I'm saying? Compounding their issues because now they know this ain't right. Even though they know in their heart something ain't right about that shit. Like we all did. You feel me? But we also recognize, like our parents was telling us, I'm whooping your ass now because the world ain't gonna have no patience with your ass. So you need to get this shit down packed now. So I get all of that. But when you look at these little motherfuckers, bro, it don't take that. It don't take that. Like, I don't know if it's because of the generations we done got better as a people in discipline. I mean, why everything else got passed on and that didn't? You see what I'm saying? To the point when you looking at these kids in some people's bloodline, because you know somebody will go to a whole nother bloodline and be like, but what about this kid? Da 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 da. Like, no, I'm talking about my children and what I have seen from them. Like, maybe I took enough ass whoopings for all of them. I don't know. But I damn sure was learning a lot at a rapid rate as a child. You know what I'm saying? Because I was getting my ass whooped. As well as I was trying to figure it out anyway. Like, let me make this quick walk. Shit. You want? Yeah, come on. Come this. Yeah, come with me today. I got on flops and pajamas. We just gonna do the quick joint. All right, you gonna be ready to get Junie when I get back? I was. I wanted to continue talking to you too. That's why I asked you, did you want to go on the walk with me? Cause I know I gotta get that done. You know we'll pick back up. Right? Ain't gonna take nothing about shit, less than 20 minutes. I need to change shoes though. But yeah, man, you got your boy in there feeling that morning. Playing with me, G. Man, shout out to you, Sharp. What up with it, King? I know you up there putting that work in with the shouties, or you building something. I can't wait. Hey, bro, we gotta get together soon, dude. I hope your contact's still the same that you gave me. Hope so, cause when I get situated where I'm going to, I'm trying to get with you on some building shit, as well as one of our brothers, he moving to the West Coast, so I definitely want to link y'all two together. Uh, he a real good dude too, so yeah, bro. But yeah, man, I'm up at it, paying attention to my feelings, cause we gotta be sensitive enough to do what's right by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna require some paying attention to my feelings. And I've been having this feeling about this situation with my son, as well as I'm paying attention to how life is prompting me to do certain things. Hold on one sec. Life is prompting me to step out a little more. Be right back, Quinn. Oh, I forgot he was right there. Life is prompting me to have to step out a little more because my kid is on the line. You gotta stay with her, buddy. My little buddy right there. They see you, thug. But now I gotta fix that. But yeah, that shit been prompting me to step out and speak out in situations because, quite frankly, I don't really appreciate how they, handling my son. And it's been times, when your children look at you and they say, Daddy, I don't like this. You know what I mean? I know y'all understand, man. A nigga don't like having to, try to hold their child down or try to tell their child, man, you gotta go through this or whatever. Like, cause as a father, you want to stop them from the hurt. You feel me? And quite frankly, I feel like it's something that we can do to stop it from this certain hurt. It's got to be other ways that we can go about it. Quite frankly, to the point, I'm like, bro, let's do that. A lot of people forget one of the points of treatment is the cure. You feel? And healing oneself. So for one to act like it's not possible for a child to be able to overcome said diagnosis, you feel me? I just can't get with it. And it seems like the issue that I'm having, if we go in detail for detail, the issue that I'm having is the fact that me and his mother aren't together. And with us not being together, it's like she wants to ignore everything that come with me. You know what I'm saying? Just like, most people do when they decide to break up with somebody, they want to leave that in the past, that feelings that they have for that person, how they used to listen to that person, and how, they valued your advice. So as much as people say they want to co-parent, it's imperative that we remember that we need to take some time to possibly detox our feelings towards our previous relationship before co-parenting, rather than just co-parenting because you need the extra help, so to speak, and all the while acting like the other parent that you're co-parenting with isn't any help. So that is a compounded issue to me in itself. But yet and still, I have to remind self that it like your dress, you ain't gonna get away with that. I'm gonna give back now. But you compound the issue by, finding ways in which to blame the other person or to point the finger. And when you do these things, remind you still the children are paying attention to this dynamic. So as your children begin to get older, they start to pay attention to who really want them around. and who makes excuses for not having them around. You feel me? And always blaming the other parent. They paying attention to all of that because for them, it's just more or less negativity. And to an extent, they probably just like, that's that bump. I gotta get back on my life Genesis. Hold on, y'all. But here it is, when these changes come in our relationships, I'm gonna get back to that point, but when these changes come in our relationship, we can't wait to try to do away with all the things that was of the past relationship, but yet and still we be compounding our issues, and in turn, the children is right there in the middle, paying attention to this whole thing, and then to them, it's not even interpreted through the details that I just broke down. It's interpreted as, man, shoot, mama don't want to be bothered with us, or daddy don't want to be bothered with us. You feel me? So when you think about that type of shit, it's like, come on, bro. You gotta pay attention to the influence that you have and the way that you come off to these innocent babies. Even if you don't believe in reincarnation, the children ain't asked to be here. And quite frankly, you're gonna get further with a person through understanding and truthfulness than you ever would through force and aggression. Force and basically, trying to cover up your faults to seem as though you so perfect that you don't make no mistakes. And if we be truthful about some of the mistakes we make, some of the mistakes that we make was made before us, but at the same time, we can't make the excuse to say, man, shit, this is what they been doing before me. When you see room for improvement, be the improvement. Be the improvement. You know what I mean by that? Put your focus on that improvement so much so that you don't got time. You don't got time to worry about what nobody else is doing. You feel me? I'm talking to me too, but I'm sitting over here hearing this shit. I'm like, yeah, be that change, and don't worry about what nobody else is doing. Cause I tell you what, they start getting in your way. It's a way to get them out your way, but still, you can't say somebody hating if you ain't doing nothing. If you ain't doing, fuck if you ain't doing nothing. If you ain't doing anything, you can't. Obstacles come to make us greater. Obstacles come to make us greater. And quite frankly, it's more coming, so you can't really evade them. Um, I'm grateful for my newfound understanding for obstacles and appreciation. Shoot, quite frankly, you should look at the obstacles like if you play sports, you should look at obstacles like a Friday night football game, or let's see, if you shoot, for my debaters, shoot, when it's debate night, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's something to look forward to. So these obstacles, again, what is happiness? Happiness is having something to look forward to. So again, when you know obstacles are coming, be happy. You have something to look forward to because it's game night. It's game time. You feel me? It's game time. And even when you feel like, yeah, that's real, bro. And even when you feel the weakness of pain, the pain of your weakness, just know that's weakness leaving the body. Especially if you are already seeking to improve, so you just weeding out the weakness. You feel me? And like I said, be that change. So if you got weakness, be strength. You know what I'm saying? Be strength. But again, happiness is having something to look forward to. So once you change your mind frame from, hey man, I'm tired of all these problems coming to me. Listen, man, problems come with this life. And you can look at problems as something that you can't overcome, or you can look at problems as something that come to remind you of your greatness. You feel me? something that come to remind you of your greatness, and something that come to make you even greater. Shoot, it ain't too much different between the inside and the outside. You feel me? Ain't too much different. And some of the great things that you can apply on the inside, you can apply on the outside. And if you pay attention, a lot of the things that go on the inside, and ain't nobody saying nothing about, like the mistreatment of the prisons, and even, the mistreatment of certain staff to the point it just rolls downhill, it's shown even more on the outside. Like, as much as people be like, man, shoot, they over there talking about how, the people in the inside run shit on the street. Why you think they don't? Why you think they don't run nothing else? They run other things too, and they affect other entities. So as much as we be thinking, oh man, they locked up and they messed up. Little do you know, some people is not so caught up in the things that they done been taught to be fixated about as you are, to the point they appreciate the faculties that they possess in their vessel, so much so that as long as them things working, it's all systems will go. And I said that because, as much as I could sit here and contemplate and complain, I gotta think about people who come from maybe even harsher circumstances than me and was able to overcome, as it gives me inspiration. You feel me? Gives me inspiration. Yeah. Gotta be man or woman enough to learn from your mistakes or your obstacles in life. You feel me? And I say mistakes because a lot of the so-called obstacles come by way of things that we did beforehand. Even if it was as simple as not having, good thought process, talking crazy to yourself. You can, a lot of the stuff that I'm going through, I know for a fact I manifested this. You feel me? I asked for this. You know what I'm saying? That's why I ain't too shy that people say we ask for the parents and the families that we came to too. It's almost like this, you sure, when you get a challenge or an idea of something that could be challenging, make sure y'all hit the like button for me, family, and drop a comment, please. When you get the idea of something that could be challenging, right? You, as somebody who loves to express, your prowess or your ability, you like, man, yeah, I'm finna do that real quick. Like, that seems like that'd be something cool to do. So, again, another way to help, start the process of changing your mind frame of dealing with that life's daily obstacles. Shoot, sometimes you gotta recognize that, shoot, when you was in your God state before you came here, you decided this life would be a great obstacle for you. I'm just reminding you because I want you to see it through. I want you to make it through this shit, because you got this one. You feel me? You pull this off, bruh. Can't nobody do that but you. Ain't nobody do that but you. And I'm gonna also help you with something that I know hampers our growth too. So often we think somebody else meant to do shit. You feel me? But that ain't true. That ain't true. They say if you can conceive it, then you can achieve it. If you believe it, then you can see it. Feel me? And if you see it, you are already there. So, I'm gonna need for y'all to figure out, write down, homework, write down 3 things that you want to manifest. And beginning with 1, going all the way to 3, make sure you get items that will make you feel like say for instance, my number 1 is I would like to manifest a Tesla. No, I will manifest a Tesla. I will manifest loving relationships and perfect peace. and I will acquire wealth and perfect health. So for the first one, I would, begin to study different things about Tesla. Um, Even get a new car smell that I want for my car, spray that or something. You feel me? What else? Might even get in somebody else's car and just hold the steering wheel and close my eyes for 5 minutes. Picture I'm in my Tesla. See what I'm saying? As far as relationships, think of different things that I can do daily to make somebody else. What's up with my bro Wiggy? Think of things that I can do daily instead of telling people I love them. Show them, you know, do do different acts of kindness. So every time I would think to tell somebody I love them, do an act of kindness. And if you're not like me, think to tell people you love them every day. Just every day, think of something you can do for somebody else. Um, as well as watch videos where people are doing acts of kindness. For me to submerge myself in that environment. What else can I do? Um, Trying to think. Something else I can do. I could just write down different brainstorm on at least 3 acts of kindness and write it down. You know. And for the third one, shoot, begin to invest in stocks, put up money towards supplies for a business, as well as start a savings for a real account or a real estate property, multifamily. Um, yeah, that's how we moving. You feel me? So just to give y'all examples of ways that we can do this, to submerge ourselves so much into this idea or this feeling, this obsession, because it ain't nothing wrong with it, as long as it's towards the progression. You feel me? As long as you working towards the goal, can't nobody tell you, you lost control. And at the same time, once you achieve that goal, you achieve success. And everybody wants to be successful. And the continuation of setting goals and achieving them is success or concession. But y'all already know I love you as myself. And it ain't nothing you can do about it. As we are one. What's up with it? Trinity Gale. What's up with it? Man, and I want to dedicate this episode, this show, to my brother, to my son. Many people that I grew up with, that I seen them go through their afflictions and take part in healing themselves on top of that. So I'm all for, that expression. You want to speak to the people? Hello. Yeah, hello. That dude right there, man. He came after me. What's up, G? She ain't bring no food? Man, yeah, we gonna have to get you some. Man, what y'all got up today, man? Hopefully y'all got up, making sure y'all said how grateful y'all are for the things that y'all had today. You know, I'm grateful for all the relationships in my life, even the trying relationships, because I know it's those relationships that keep me on point. You feel me? Might not always agree with people, but it's those same relationships that remind me why I gotta do what I gotta do. Um, that's another thing. That's another jewel for y'all. Remember why you do what you do, and if somebody else is gonna suffer for you not doing what you're supposed to do, you already know, but you gotta see that shit through. Cause, like, come on, bro, you breaking somebody's spirit, somebody's trust. All the while, they trusting you. Something is with Tay. All the while, it's somebody trusting you, so she, I'm all for that. I bet. I'm definitely gonna hit you up. Definitely gonna hit you up. But y'all, again, make sure y'all thinking for yourself. You know, hear what people saying. You can't follow the logic. Let them know that shit don't make no sense to me. I don't care what their profession is, whatever. Ain't nobody better than you. They got the same opportunity to think and process information as you do. So why think somebody know more than you? It's not about so-called perceived IQ. No, it's about the maintenance of thoughts, your ability to maintain thoughts. You can't remember some shit. It don't matter what the fuck you knew at one point in time. If you can't utilize the information when it's necessary, it don't matter what you know. If you know a whole bunch of things you can't use, what for? So just to let you know, ain't nobody smarter than you other than that done took more time to study than you. So I'm just asking you to take the time to study, even if it's just to study you. And when you done, study you some more. We got to be sensitive enough about ourselves to know what the hell is best for us, rather than what everybody else says is. What everybody else say is good for us. But too often in this life, we ain't had time to do so. So just so you know, I fuck with you, cause I'm telling you, hey, take some time for you, bro. Take some time for you, Queen. Cause guess what? You mean more than anything. I only appear how you perceive me to. So if you perceive me to not be shit, then might be how you perceive you. But if you perceive that I'm genuine and I just seek to give you some truth that I've been through, then that's probably what you do too. So don't be surprised if I ain't quick to try to judge somebody or say somebody ain't shit, cause I don't think like that about myself. I'll be quick to be understanding, cause that's what I see from everybody else. So of course I'm gonna try to give it too. But my ass don't went for a walk with no water. Got my mouth dry. Hopefully some of the drink in this joint now though. Again, man, I'm grateful for all y'all, man. I'm grateful to be me. Feels good. Feels good to be you, don't it? Feels good. Feels good to be you, don't it? I love you enough for the both of us. So until you see that you great, I'ma tell you. You know you the shit, right? You know you it. You know you him. You know you her, right? Yeah, yeah. It don't get no better. You got this. Don't let nobody tell you different. Cause if they do, they tripping. It's okay. We can't worry about it. They ain't never seen nothing this magnificent. But that's you though. Go forth and be you. That's what we need. Oh, cause when you shine through, all the games they play screwed, screwed up. But it's cool. Cause how far you think they gonna push? You heard Pac? I ain't no pussy. So don't push me. I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Yeah, I just play. So, that being said, now I mean everything I said though. You got this, chump. And I'm glad we are here together this lifetime. We got this. It's already done. This victory lap. Come on now. Let's be graceful in it though. Can fold. Let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Pull up a chair. Come over here to the round table. Cause we about to break it all down. So we just what? Broke bread right now. Over and out. Love you as myself. and it ain't nothing you can do about it, as we are. Right, fam. Love you, sir. Love y'all, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button on your way out. You just coming in, play that shit back, man. If you heard this whole thing, check out another video. The video I did the day before, definitely, bro. I got something for you on that. Check that out. Love.